Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail. And this place, I've just been sitting here as I've been setting up to like record and stuff like this, before we hit the record button. And like the music, the visuals, it's just so awe-inspiring, hauntingly beautiful. This place is. Like the broken kind of branches, the water that you can see towards the other region of the city over here as well. Like the smokiness, the mists on the water too, like everything about it is just so freaking beautiful. It says optional talk to the others in the hall. I guarantee you I will. March, it's me. It's Don Hug. How are you?
You scared the heck out of me. For a second I thought you'd annoyed the general. It seemed like you were his prisoner.
Oh my god.
There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you.
Oh!
It turns out the two of you were old buddies.
March said I was doing a prison break. I was gonna do a prison break.
So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the express?
I love this. Look, I'm sorry. Their relationship is so perfect to me. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like they annoy, like clearly try to annoy the hell out of each other in a lot of ways, or like not try to, but they do annoy each other. But like that's because they're friends. They're so close. It's one of those things that they're so close that there's like a playful like friction. You know what I mean? And it's like so fun to be like for her to be like I'm so worried about you that I was gonna have to do a prison break. You know what I mean? Why would you make me feel that way? Yeah, we were worried for your safety.
But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at
Yeah,
this
pretty
point.
much. But like, it is a very sweet gesture that they were always thinking about each other in this moment.
It's great to have you with us, Don Hung.
I know, it's fantastic to have like the trio back. Like, no, it is fantastic, right? It is absolutely fantastic, that interaction there with March. I think it's just because I'm oh, I clicked that button. Okay. Because of March, like, and Don Hung, like, I already have loved the relationship. And that's one thing I was waiting for since, like, Don Hung got here. And I actually thought they did it in a very realistic way where they had Don Hung, like, show up just through text. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey, yeah, I'm here. You know? And it's a very interesting way of doing it, but I'm glad we still got the best of both worlds and got, like, a little bit of a reunion as well, you know? That's like Fushun.
Imbiber Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before.
For real? How can that be? My name was erased. Why would the names of the banished be recorded? Interesting.
Your name was only erased from the public eye.
Ah.
But as the Master Diviner, I know.
Okay.
I should know. All the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need.
So what she's saying is that, like, when you get banished, your name is kind of erased from the record of the public. You're like, you cease to exist almost. But the Master Diviner can find that out.
I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes.
Go on.
Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Vidyadhara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
So she's saying, like, yeah, like you matched like exactly what I saw in those things, or what the description was of like those past Vidyadhara. And I guess it does like show like a a reincarnation, as you said, like the incarnative Long himself, right? Look at that, so cool.
Has coming here triggered your memory?
Are you hoping it has?
Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
Like, I was thinking, like, oh, maybe he's hoping that we have, like, because again, of course he is, like, he wants us to open the Ambrosial Arbor as well, but also there's probably, like, an element inside of himself that probably wants to talk to Don Fong as well, for sure. Well, how you doing?
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes.
There was a lot there, yeah. There was a lot of emotions there.
They may have banished you, but the Loufu is still.
I'm telling you, this is Dad. Thanks for all your help along the way. I'm sorry I never spoke up. Thanks for help along the way.
You're a member of the Express crew, Don Hung. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible.
Beautiful.
Our journey doesn't end here.
Absolutely beautiful. And what I love about that is, like, again, that old quote from an anime that I really like. I'm not going to say because I always feel like I want people to find it by themselves naturally if they do watch it, so I won't say what it is. But there's no quote like, one thank you is worth 1,000 sorries. You know what I mean? And like, that's why I want to say thank you there, not sorry. While sorry is important as well when you've done something wrong, but sometimes, you know, like, saying thank you is just as important or is as beautiful as saying 1,000 sorries. We could say sorry that, like, oh, you know, I didn't come with you. Sorry, I didn't, like, you know, I didn't speak up. But in a way, it's like, hey, thank you for your support. And that means so much to someone, right? Because, yeah, sorry means something too, right? But a thank you? Oh my god, you know you did something right. And that's our dad, by the way. This is our dad. Stell looks at you as you become silent. Is there something you'd like to ask? This is so weird, us talking to Stell, right? Stell shakes her head. She doesn't want to speak. Nobody can get her to open up. Interesting. So we did the all the options. Oh my god, look at that. No, there's something here. Can I say it like this? With I always talk about like how I love places that feel like you shouldn't be here. You know what I mean? It's like one of my favorite things in video games. The idea of like a feeling of like I should not be here, but this is beautiful. There's something so terrifying to me about like ancient pillars deep down in water. Is that not a scary thing? To me, like, it's so scary. And like this whole place feels like an unnatural place in a way. But like that's terrifying. And maybe so, you know what actually happened? As like a kid, I played a game that's still my favorite game of all time, which is Shadow of the Colossus. And it's still like just a the water like Colossus like terrified me. And maybe like it created a fear of just like, oh my god, look at that. You know what I mean? Like, what's down there? You know what I mean? What is down there? If those are down there, what else is down there? You know, it's very, very scary. Let's go on with this mission then. The statue of the High Elder has been greatly changed by years of weathering. There are small words engraved near its base. Engraved near its base. Hearken as Arbor revives and foe nears. Hearken as Arbor revives and foe nears. We call forth the mighty waters of the ancient sea to flood the abodes of the heaven and quell the roots of evil. We etch this in stone for all to heed. So it's the idea of like what they did before with the flooding. Try and feel the great power. Cut off the spiritual link with the... Okay, we'll do it. Beneath the endless rolling waves, the ancient roots of the arbor blaze. Long dormant, they stir and come to life as if a beast were waking from its strife. The containment mechanisms woven bypass thrones, the bindings that tame the beast's power known. A fragile net, soon to shatter and fall into its decay. A warning, heard by one or all. So it's the containment mechanism woven with the... So let me try again, once again. Beneath the endless rolling waves, ancient roots of the arbor blaze, long dormant they stir and come to life as if a beast waking from strife. So they're saying that the roots of the arbor are like a beast among themselves. Containment mechanisms woven from past thrones. The bindings will tame those beasts. And the power with a fragile net, but it can shatter. Its decay a warning heard by one and all. Memories from the past emerge from darkness, tightly gripping you. Oh man, look at him! Huh? What? I didn't think we were gonna get this epic freaking. Look at this. With the music as well? Oh my god, look at him! What the hell? Oh my god! Wait, did he open all this up? Oh, look at this, Jing Yuan, look at this! Oh my freaking god, what has he done? What the hell? I was not expecting, like... Oh my god, this place we opened up to, this giant cutscene at the start.
Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
So this is the location of Dragon Palace? Wait, well, hold on a second though, This game uses music cues perfectly, by the way. They did this in the Battle of Cocolia as well, by the way. Like music cues to just make you feel something like, and again, like it's something like you know, games do well, right? But I feel like they do like these like epic, like rock opera style songs, you know what I mean, in this game that just like hits so hard at the right moments, you know what I mean? And like I was just like so like stunned. I wasn't expecting that at all. incredible scene. And did you see Dan Heng? Did you see him? Incredible. Incredible. The annals mentioned this. Yes, it was once Dragon Palace. Okay. Holy hell, man.
I was fortunate enough to be here during
Look
the
at that!
Xianzhou upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor.
Wow.
The Loufu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to
So they sacrificed this place in order to stop the arbor from spreading. That's a pretty incredible sacrifice. Your home means a lot to you, right? The music here is incredible too, isn't it? But you see that dragon like moving between the waves? And there's also like a dragon at the top as well. What are we about to witness?
Lady Fu.
Oh my god, Dan Heng, look at Dan Heng.
Here, General.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
This is an important task. It's such an important task.
Jing Yuan. General, are you planning to face Phantylia alone?
Oh my god, we're just facing Phantylia now? I thought this was going to be like over the course of like a while. I was like, they're gonna put us right in the fire. Love his eyebrows.
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
Bro, we can't back out now. We can't.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
He knows this, right? But I'm willing to hear saying, I think this is something that is not really known sometimes as well, but like standing at the entrance to make sure nobody else comes in here is such an important thing. You know what I mean? It's such an important thing. Sometimes you need that special enforcer on the outside.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our
Look at
duty as
this.
Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I don't think he doubts you as soldiers at all. I don't think that's what it ever is. You know?
I understand your sentiments, soldier.
Yeah, his eyebrows are perfect. Why am I just noticing now? Maybe it's just the contrast with the beautiful goddamn blue waves in the background. Like, holy hell, this is a scene.
But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Anti-Lunar Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author.
Oh my god, he's basically saying, yo, like if you cross this line, like you're in the crosshairs. Like this is a battle you don't want to get involved in.
You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention!
Sick, so sick.
After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor,
This music.
and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
This is a fantastic delegation of leadership to me in a way that seems very self-sacrificial as well. But like he's like ensuring that nobody else has to like get, you know, possibly tainted and broken up by what's about to happen here.
Yes, General.
You know what I mean? And like it's not a lack of faith in these guys. I think it's a combination of like he knows the Cloud Knight soldiers here are so dedicated to this, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's like I don't want them to get hurt. I don't think they could do anything in the first place. This is a freaking Ravager. You know what I mean? I know I just learned like of the Ravager, Phantylia last episode, but I feel like, you know, they did a good job of, you know, it's the Antimatter Legion. It's one of the Nuke's disciples. Oh, nice shot.
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou
Oh my god.
ships.
Oh my god.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
To me, that was also a subtle, just like, you are going to be the general after I'm gone, you know what I mean? And she knows this. He knows this, you know what I mean? The music here...
Spoken
No!
like a true general.
Oh my god, what a beautiful thing to say at this moment. What a beautiful thing to say. Absolutely beautiful. Especially knowing that, like, you know, what Fu Xuan wants. We're all heading in. Holy hell. Guys, look at this. When I said there's places that feels like you should not be here, This is a place that I feel I shouldn't even be looking at. Holy freaking hell.
These steps are so
Oh my
far
God, look at that.
apart. I've got to find a way down.
This is so freaking impressive. Oh my God, it's like all natural overgrowth in the water too. Man, the fact that this once was a city like for the Vidyahara, or like a place for the Vidyahara to live. Oh my lord. 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 Oh my lord.
You scale gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy!
So see, people were against it for sure, right?
You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
Did you see the horns there as well? So I wonder if this is like could this be Donfeng?
I understand your misgivings,
Yes.
but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
It seems like it's Donfeng, maybe.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
Well, he was really against it.
This must be.
Or maybe not even
First High
Donfeng, just the first High
accepted
Elder
the mission to quell the
that accepted the
Ambrosial
mission.
Arbor.
Interesting. Okay, I thought it was going to be Donfeng. Look at this unimaginable face cards here. Look at this. Insane.
According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
So it was a tradition. Okay, so I wonder if Donfeng just like didn't do it.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the three talons. What the heck does that mean?
March is going to be here to make sure this High Elder stays humble. You know what I mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
To the ends of the earth. To the ends of the earth and
What
beyond.
A huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
True. Very true.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
But it seems like there was pushback. There's enemies down here as well, though. Which actually, like, is that Antimatter Legion people? Because that would make sense, right? If Phantylia is around here, that would make sense. Let's get this chest here. So this is such a crazy environment. You know what's terrifying? That's terrifying. I have like, oh my god, I'm actually, that's so scary. Look at the waves above us like this as well. My biggest fear would be like this will fall us at any moment. You know what I mean? That would be my biggest fear. If I was walking out here, I'd actually be shaking, like, you know, like barely be able to walk. My legs would be in bits, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is such an impressive place, but like that's just so scary to me. That's a horror movie up there. The music's gorgeous though. Like, this is actually terrifying. Yeah, it's Antimatter Legion, that makes sense. So what are they weak to? What's your weakness? Dushang? Get him. I actually do love the way she swings, because there's like an elegance to it as well, but like I just love the kind of like brutality of this look. Like there's technique, but there's like a brutality to it as well, you know?
Recount.
We're fighting the Antimatter Legion for sure now.
Like this! Take this! Shape of to rise, Venus!
I was gonna say we could do the 4 thing here. I don't think we're gonna need it. You know what's interesting? Now we're fighting the Antimatter Legion. Like it's gonna only take 1 hit to kill every one of them, right? It's not gonna be the same as it was before. What's your weakness?
Oh, look at that! Yeah!
Want to see what I can do?
We've entered the storm.
And like with the level we're at,
defend.
like, and obviously like got
Crush
the characters we have, like I really feel like, you know, we're doing pretty good with this stuff, you know.
Denial. I shall be the judge.
Don't your hands hurt?
Lend me your strength.
I love stat boosting in this game so much. I love it. Love stat boosting in this game.
Get it now? That's the power of the cloudlands.
Is that a boss? It looks like a boss, right? Of some kind? Oh, dear lord. Oh my god, this place. This place is freaking insane. Face the thing that should not be. It really does feel like there's like... Oh, there's even like ambrosial arbor like creatures as well.
Recount.
Want to see what I can
By
do?
the will of the ten lords' decree, hereby ordained.
That was a quick reaction on our part, to be honest. And then back into another one as well. And then we can have Sushan going in. Yeah, this combo's great. This combo is so good. It's so good.
This is serious. I shall be the judge.
You're not going anywhere.
I knew we didn't need to use like more of our skills than we had to. Oh man, this place. This place. I think we're gonna have to fight a boss whenever we want to do this thing, right? It seems like it's not like a. It's like a gorilla. It's like a gorilla.
Let's wait and see.
Ceremonial lamp left by the Vihara that contains Vihara's power of sealing. By lighting them up in specific sequence, the corresponding seals of the scale large worlds can be removed. Okay, cool. Very cool.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. Wonderful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was so focused on the enemy. He was saying that it's something as well. Please, if I ever miss something like that, you guys probably get what I'm saying. Like, I was like, I gotta sneak up with this guy. And then I realized Don Hung was talking. But he's probably gonna talk about, like, what we have to do here as well. This is such a cool design, though, for an enemy, isn't it? It's like a freaking, it's an ape. It is an ape.
Dodge this.
Let's go again.
Take this. Shake, rise, Venus.
See, one of the things with, like, obviously with Susha, we have to, like, watch all the time is that we don't have, like, multi-person attacks anymore, which is fine. But, like, it actually can be really, like, good just for taking out big enemies. And I guess, like, one boss is very good for two. Such a cool enemy design, though, right? The ape. Such a cool enemy design. Yeah, we'll go with. Is this gonna get us? No, yeah, almost though.
I shall be the judge. This battle is unavoidable.
And, oh, we don't have enough skill points. It's okay though.
You chose the wrong
We've
enemy.
entered the storm.
Let's boost everyone anyway.
Crush them.
Restore. I guess we could restore, but like we don't need to, so we might as well just do this. Just chip away, you know. Nice little damage boost to yourself there.
You're not going anywhere.
Let's just go for it. Why not? We gain it back our energy recharge like so fast anyway.
Dodge this.
Sushang is so good. She's so fun to use.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Well, we can try. Use the function below to check the... What? Oh. The inlaid gold decorations on the slate indicate the method of praying reverence to the stone lanterns to unlock the seal. So we have to get them to look like this.
Did you notice the flagstone?
Yeah, no, I know.
On? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
So it's pointing out this way. Right? Towards here. So this one has to be like lit up in a certain way.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
What do you mean? Oh, no, I know what it means. It's in order. I was like, I thought we had to make a special pattern. No?
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping
Which way
on?
is it pointing here? Oh, wait, no, there's more than one. That's my bad. So it's... But that should be correct? No, it shouldn't be. No, I get it now. This one, it's... This one first. Yeah, this one first. Right? Yes. Okay, now we have it. This one first. Then this one over here. No, this one... Diagonal to this one. So this one here? Is that correct? Yeah. And it's... This one, this one? Then we're over here. And we have to go up top here now as well. To this one. And then over here to the fourth one. Okay, so I thought we had to like make a pattern on the floor with see the way it looks here, but no, it's actually just like in order. That's perfect.
It worked.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss
Oh yeah.
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Phantylia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation, but for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Phantylia's scheme.
Interesting. So he did hear about it, but again, he's trying to like, you know, move forward with this stuff as well. Honestly. It must be like, you know, like pretty painful to like trust someone so much, like for so long as well, though, right?
I shall be the judge.
And find out exactly what they've been up to, you know?
The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
You'll pay for this.
I'll see you off.
Yeah, we can restore. Makes sense.
I will remember your kindness.
Dodge this! This battle is unavoidable.
No, we should wait. We should wait to do that, right?
Lend me your strength.
Oh, we don't have enough to do that. It's fine, though. We're still gonna be able to, like, destroy them.
Rise, Phoenix!
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Is this another one? Oh.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me and the Ten Lords Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor seals. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Vidyadhara.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge water state.
Okay. So that's them doing an inspection of this as well, and they talk about the failures of the previous High Elder. Look at that.
The enjoyment of collecting.
Holy hell. Oh.
Trouble ahead.
I'm not here.
I'm with you. Let's wait and see.
Show your courage.
Watch this. Oh no, it's not the weakness. It's okay. It's okay though. We still have some good stats to start the battle with.
Sin. Recount.
We go for the middle, I guess. Jesus. But honestly, like... Well, there's Mara struck here too, by the way. Interesting.
Lend me your strength.
Dodge this!
A miracle.
We're going right for our well, there's a lot of enemies as well though, like we have to be careful of that too.
The storm.
Let's go for it. We have to be careful of the amount of enemies we're fighting too. Look at Sushang, so cool.
Sleep is not the
Sushang, so cool.
Troublesome.
The AoE is actually gonna like work well, I feel like, for
I shall be the judge.
for all the enemies, right? With Locha. I guess let's go for the skill. Go for this.
Take this! Shake, rise, beat it!
See, if this was like their weakness was physical, we'd be doing like even better. You know what I mean?
Dodge this!
You'll pay for this.
And then we can go again. Insane.
Lend me your strength.
Absolutely insane that we can just continue to do this. You know what I mean? It's so freaking cool. But now we can't do this, but we can do some break effects. Like, we got to attack so many times there. You know what I mean? And like, it does make you feel like you are a boss yourself, you know, in terms of like a boss battle, you know? Like the amount of times I got to attack there. Maybe we should thin out the other enemies though as well. But then again, I feel like they're just gonna summon more enemies as we do this. So I'm kind of like all for the idea of just like trying to destroy as much enemies as possible, as quick as possible.
Bloom.
Your assistance is timely.
We definitely need healing as soon as possible, 100%. Someone with a good bit of defense would be really good too. Oh my god.
Nothing major. Receive divinity. Repay.
Yeah, this type of healing is really good for us now as well.
Dead return.
Do we have enough? We could definitely have enough to go for this. Let's go.
Dodge this! Take this!
Will we just get a bunch of healing now for this as well? Yeah, we will. That's awesome. What a Locha's special ability with the constant attacks of Sushang if you're at low health. Fantastic, right? Look at that.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
And we can only do a normal attack here, but still, we did a lot of damage there.
This is serious.
Let's go for another boost. Because I want to save some healing here as well.
Bloom.
There we go. Yeah, we need as much healing as possible as well. No response for reinforcements. This time, Tom, we would have called reinforcements anyway. You know what I mean? Let's just tear through them.
Dodge this!
Still in denial.
Insufficient skill points. Let's get some skill points then. Let's build up the skill points.
Receive divinity.
Good stuff. And like we're chipping away at the other guys with the AoE stuff as well, right? Which is nice. So every time Locha gets like an AoE is actually really good for us.
Nothing major.
Might as well try to get some break on this guy as well. Put a burden on him.
I shall be the judge.
Want to see what I can do?
We always want to see what you can do as well. Of course we do. I'm going for it.
Take this! Shake, rise, beat it!
Love this move. We should probably go for a normal attack here just so we can have some healing from Locha when we come back around. Yeah, it might have been a better idea to take out everyone as soon as possible.
Bloom.
I totally get that. But I'm also of the mindset that like
Your assistance is timely.
that I also think it's actually like not a bad idea to just tear apart the main guy so that he doesn't even have time to summon people, you know? And we got a little break there as well.
Sinful. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Another boost there as well.
Let me through.
Let's do quadruple boosts. I don't know how much this actually stacks, but we'll pretend it does.
You're not going anywhere!
This is serious.
Bloom.
I will remember.
I think we do this. I think we like. Of course we can do this. Like, it's just obviously the methodology of what we can do. You know, it's like sometimes it can be a little bit harder or easier depending on what we choose to do. Oh, we didn't get the burst. Or the ultimate, I should say.
Lend me your strength.
Yeah, I think so.
Take this! Shake, rise, Phoenix!
Nice stuff.
Still in denial.
Nice bit of damage. Got rid of big boy. And oh, the Mars Rookie summoned are gone as well. That's so cool.
You chose the wrong. Receive divinity. Eternal
That worked out.
Dead return.
That worked out.
This battle is
I think this battle would have gone. I think this is a battle that Stell would have like strived in. Would you guys say that as well? I think so. Like someone who does like, or even like Xing Shui.
Nothing major.
Because there's so many enemies, it was hard to like kind of like focus on just
Lend
one.
me your strength.
But I still think Su Shang is really good, you know.
Let me through! Dodge this!
But I think a Stell or a Xing Shui would have like is really good for those type of battles that just like summons multiple enemies over and over again. Really, really good.
Whoa.
Okay.
I can't believe I found this!
Jesus freaking Christ, guys, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? No. I bet do this.
I shall be the judge.
This feels like final dungeon. Is this like the end of the? Is it possible this is the end of
Take this!
the Xianzhou story?
Rise, Phoenix!
I wonder.
You're not going
You'll
anywhere!
take.
It could be.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
So, where do we go next here? Over here and back up around here. There's this place again. We're not gonna fight every enemy here because that would take a long time. But we can. What's great about this is you can actually come back to these areas and fight them anyway. So that's a good thing. You don't have to worry about missing out on anything in this game, which I actually think is really, really cool. So let's get some healing. And let's head over to the next area. Yeah, that's one thing that's actually really good about this game. You can actually head back at any time. Hello.
Young Master, must we really forsake Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Wait.
Can you forgive me?
So this was this?
I cannot say, Young Master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words.
Was this Danfeng?
The senior videographers say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Whoa, so Danfeng's like, yes. He's like, it is time to repay them. Interesting. I keep saying, I know I'm gonna keep you like, is that Danfeng? You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind like if it's not. Like, I'm not gonna feel bad if I like get something wrong like that. I'm just trying to like see like piece through the story just like everyone else is. Hello, sir. Again, she's so cool. Love the again. She should have her own like RPG. I genuinely believe this.
Recount.
I 100% believe that
We've entered the storm.
I could. And again, I said it a million times. Someone said it. It's like it could be their own like PSP RPG.
The 10 lords. The 10 lords.
If you told me that there was a PSP RPG called Su Shang that released back in 2006 and it had just Su Shang on the cover, I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. It must be like some really cool underground RPG, you know?
Receive divinity.
Just trying to raise our AoE here.
Nothing. Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Hey guys, here's the top 10 most underrated PSP. Look at this. Look, this would be the cover, right? This would be the cover, or this. You know what I mean? This is the top 10 most underrated PSP games of all time. Number 1, Su Shang.
This is serious.
Number 2,
I'll see you off.
Jeanne d'Arc. Number 3,
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So, do we have an indication of what this one is? Or do you have to find it somehow? Remember we got like a little bit of a hint last time? Oh. Well, we got that right. So can we predict something? Can we try and do a process of elimination here? If I go 1, 2... Wait, it's actually working? Wait.
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss.
Yeah?
Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
The murals. We can look at the murals after, but I think I solved this.
What seems to be
Wait,
the
now it's not
problem,
working?
friend?
Oh, no, that's not what I did originally.
It would appear the seals have you at a loss.
Wasn't it this?
Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
This. We'll look at the murals as well after this as well, and then we'll do this. And then this. Right? Now before we hit this one, oh, we can look at the murals like this way. Okay. Let's go.
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song.
So this is the last one we have to, as the day is almost gone.
Waves in silver shell await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth.
So after 7 years, sorry, 7 centuries. I was like 7 years, 7 centuries. That's when they like wait to be reincarnated.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation.
Very cool.
From hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related
100%.
to the seals?
It's definitely gonna be in order, isn't it?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep
I mean,
track.
it can be a struggle, right? There's a lot of lore. I think Honkai Star Rail is like very lore dense with a lot of stuff, like incredibly lore dense. Like there's so much lore in, like, I think there's like, it's one of a game that I feel like there's like per like every like hour there's like a high percentage of lore. You know what I mean? So this is the first one.
Beneath the lunar glow adore, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth.
So beneath, like, I guess the moon's glow? And in the ancient sea, so that's when they become rebirthed again.
This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the
lunar-resting depths. Okay.
The beginning of self-reincarnation.
So it's the beginning. Then the second one will be over here.
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned.
Okay. So we have a, the idea of the knowledge can be lost, but then you can teach what happened to their kind and then like maybe give them more knowledge at that point as well. Is that right? Is that correct?
The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided.
Okay,
by their
that makes
elder,
sense.
Wiser kin.
That's yeah,
after
yeah,
their
okay.
rebirth.
So it's the idea that like they don't know much when they're born, but then they get the wisdom afterwards as well, right? And then this will be the one after that.
Our people sing the hymn of clouds and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou,
Okay.
thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
Very cool stuff here. So what we have here, and I actually think this is a really beautiful way of doing this, and like the only reason I solved the puzzle is because it's 4 pieces. Like, if you get the first 2 right, that's it. I feel like in a 4 Okay. In a 4-piece puzzle, if you get the first 2, it's over. You know what I mean? It's done. No matter what. So what we have here is a cycle is This is them being rebirthed from the luminescent waves, is it? Luminescent sea. And then we go over here, and this is the elders then guiding them and being like, hey, here's the knowledge that you need to become this, and I will help you out even though because you don't know anything about your past life, I guess. And then this is them like embarking on different like missions, and this is like, I guess, in their youth. They start to learn about stuff, they start to dedicate themselves to things. And then over here they go back, and it's like a cycle. It goes around and round and round. Very interesting stuff. Very cool. Very, very cool. Look at this. Just one more.
Okay. Let's head to the third seal.
We'll go this way, right? Excuse me, sorry, I'm just gonna pass by. Do you not want to fight me? Don't want to fight me? No, not right now. Why don't you want to fight me? I fought a lot of you guys today. Am I stinky? No, you're not. Oh, jeez, now I gotta fight. Ah, jeez, now I feel bad. As I said, we're not gonna fight absolutely every single creature in here as well when we can avoid some of them. But now I do feel bad. If you know what I mean. Because again, I can always come back here and like level stuff up as well and things like this too. And it's not, again, like you guys know I love the battle system in this game as well. You guys know I love that in the game as well. We're 39 already? But I feel like there's going to be so many battles, like even here, like look, like this enemy here. I love my guard job. Just guarding this place. Nobody ever comes near me. Oh, God. I love the feeling of being a guard. Who would have thought I'd be snuck up upon by you?
Dodge this!
I notice you're not using weaknesses as much when you're attacking people first. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, look. It happens. You're on the job. Legitimately, it's so funny to me, and like, it actually makes me like, you know, adore you guys even more. Like, I'll be like, literally in an episode, I remember like a million times over, I've been like, how do you guys watch this? Like, when I start doing like, because I'd be editing it, I'm just like, oh, this is the episode everyone's gonna unsubscribe. I'm like editing something, and I just hear myself being like, ooh, doing a big voice for some character, and then I'm like, this is it. This is the episode people unsubscribe. Every time I look up here, by the way, it takes my breath away. But then people are like, no, we actually kind of like you doing your little voice things or whatever.
Still in denial? Recount.
Did you see Marty, by the way?
Marty? Yeah, he was the guy who was doing the... He was doing the guard duty over there. He loves it because it's very peaceful. We're gonna bring him a cake. It's his birthday today. Oh. Oh, you mean... Yeah.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Sushang is like, because Sushang gets attacked 300 times, when it is like a lesser enemy or just like one enemy, you see Sushang just like attacking like 20 times in a row. It's so cool. I adore her.
This little gadget is just what I wanted.
The last of the 3 talons is here.
And like a cycle, it went around in a circle. What's the hint this time around? Well, there is 4 again, right? We could definitely guess it, but I definitely would want to, like, there's only 4, right? Because that's the first one. Again, last time we went diagonal and it worked.
Hey, check it out. The bases of these stone lanterns
are
different.
Ah, March, you genius. 1, March, you genius. 2 is over here. Very, very smart, March. I was just, like, again, we would have figured it out, you know, without even doing that, but thank God we have March 7th here. This is the easiest puzzle of the ones we've done so far, right? Oh my God, this image of this as well. And we just head down here now? Oh, it's like reforming. This is gonna be impressive. This is gonna be impressive as heck, isn't it? Oh my, look at that! Look at that right now!
The reverence to the 3 talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Phantylia.
Phantylia. You know what's so interesting about this as well? Like, when Don Hong is speaking about this, again, I've used this analogy before, but it's like when you like, you know, you visit your friend at work and they're like doing something really important. You're like, wow, my friend's important. You know what I mean? And I feel that's the way with like Don Hong doing all this stuff. You're like, wow, my Don Hong is really important. You know what I mean? Let's sit down. Oh man. This feels so impressive. You know what I mean? My heart is like pounding looking at all this. Oh my god, that sound. It's like the call of a whale, like a narwhal. Oh, this is new?
Who are you?
Don Fong said only the High Elder.
Oh, this is do with Don Fong here, okay.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
Wait. So they already think Don Fong is dead at this point.
What do I want? I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
What?
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar.
What's the voice? Now, I'm not as good as picking up voices in this game yet. Now, Kafka I was able to pick up because that voice just like drilled into my brain. Vidyara egg, what?
What is this?
Yo!
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Vidyadhara.
Watch the tone maybe with March. How about that?
Huh? The Vidyadhara? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
When the life of a Vidyadhara is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
So impressive.
Whoa.
It's pretty cool. Miss March, I would advise you. March gets to do whatever she wants, whenever she wants. If I find out right now, March hit 10 people with her car, and only 9 of them were accidents, I'd forgive. If only one of them were accidents, I'd forgive. You know what I mean? You'd have to. We talked to you before, right? I think we did. Yeah, we did. You know what I mean? You just have to forgive. Holy and it's stopping here?
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie.
Look at this.
Reverence to the 3 talents. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon.
Okay, so the roots have like form. Oh, they look like a dragon.
Now, I will break the final seal.
Oh my god, he's so great.
I hope everyone is prepared.
As can be. As can be. Jesus Christ. Step to the depths of the... We're just going now. We're going right now. Roots of the Arbor. Oh my god. If Jing Yuan is knocked down, the battle will immediately end in defeat. The team must include Jing Yuan. So, who's... This is the team then, right? And it's no offense to, Hanya. It just makes perfect sense because of the Bronya Sushang combination and the Luochi healing. And then we have Jing Yuan as well. This is insane. This is going to be insane. I'm actually like so hyped. I really am. Oh my god, Don Hong. Look at this. We're like walking on a fog. Oh.
Has the General of the Loufu chosen to grace me with his presence?
We're talking directly to Phantylia.
That witch!
March, the bravery. I'm terrified.
And the benefactors, too.
The benefactors.
Patience. Let me make myself presentable.
She said the same thing that Jing Yuan was saying. The benefactors. What do you mean
Now
you accept?
I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves.
So she's saying no wonder the Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in high regard?
Guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Oh my god, look at this. As we walk slowly into this, let's just go. Let's just go. There's nothing else we can do. Oh my god. This is so impressive. This is so impressive.
Phantylia, what is she doing?
I'm always worried about missing dialogue there as well. Oh no. Oh my god. Wait. Holy. Oh my god. She looks so freaking cool.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can.
Is this the final boss of this chapter? Have I stumbled into? Oh my god, flick! Oh no, she did a flick, and she's like a fan.
Life, I will use to bring it destruction.
She's really pretty. You know, she's a pretty character.
The power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the phantom flowers. I'll go for the body.
The deep voice he has here as well. Oh my, look at this character design. It's actually a gorgeous design, right? And the finger flick was so cool. Let's go.
To victory.
Well, you can fast forward this one though, which is interesting, right? That's super. I wonder why. Let's not fast forward until we see like a bunch of the moves, right? Like I said, it's very rare that we're able to. Oh no, he said go for the flowers. My bad. He said go for the flowers.
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now.
Oh, we're boosting you this time. I meant to boost that. I'm so like it just usually auto boosts our it usually just auto boosts Sushang. I'm gonna try and get the healing as soon as possible.
Abyss flower, bloom.
It's so weird how like, you know, how slow it feels when you're not doing the speed up stuff.
The dead will return.
Do we break both of them?
That which is seized must be repaid.
Okay, now we have the healing as well. That's gone. Okay, skill points recovered. Skill points recovered. Okay, cool.
So much bark with so little bite.
Oh my god.
Your attacks are futile.
She looks so freaking sick.
This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind.
Oh my god, March.
Careful.
The flick is one of the coolest things anyone's ever done. Oh, and there's the general's move. I think we could definitely fast forward a little bit of this now for sure. Let's go for just the usual.
I am the vanguard of the hunt.
Some cool damage here as well.
Lend me your
I keep forgetting it's not. Yeah, it's okay though. Like it's okay. In fact, it might not even actually be a terrible idea to get him, you know, to some more attacks here either. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Try untangling yourselves from
The flick of the finger I will never get over. It is everything to me.
Give me more grief.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
I wonder would it be a smart idea to give the boosts though to the general just for now though. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the general would have like a better time breaking.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star.
Oh my god, I wish it didn't. Okay. Nope. They changed colors.
Will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
So she's saying everything's gonna be gone. Everything's gonna be gone. Let's undo this. So we can see this.
Master stroke.
But there's no weakness for the side abilities anymore.
Spirit.
This is so cool, by the way.
Show no mercy.
Terrifying, in fact.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Just keep going for it.
Dodge this!
Oh, no, he did say go for the flowers. I keep forgetting because I'm so used to just like attacking like everything. You know what I mean?
Eternal step.
Dead return!
Some nice AoE attacks as well.
To victory!
Because, you know, yeah, exactly. We want to get rid of these flowers for sure.
Gunhung, you take it from here.
What?
Did you think it was over, Phantylia?
Oh my god! We can use the roar? I need to hold it. Wait. Freaking so cool.
A scion of pearl.
Were you expecting that?
Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over
Oh my god, she was not expecting that. She looks so freaking cool though. She was not expecting that whatsoever. This music is so amazing too. Get rid of that.
This battle is unavoidable.
Single target. Will this get rid of the debuff? It won't. It won't.
Phantylia, your scheme ends here.
So let's keep going. I'm gonna turn off the speed up as well for a second here.
Are we still ants to you, Phantylia?
Asking that question as she looks like this.
And met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
Oh my god. Wait.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you.
Holy hell. Her design is so good.
It is time.
Look at this.
To this.
Like it's actually like a really gorgeous design, but then the scale of her makes her like so impressively like scary as well. Like it's so like it really emphasizes the importance of like what a Ravager is. I think having like a character like be this, you know, like to literally cause ants and then like, you know, be this big as well is such a big deal, I think.
Will return.
Oh my god, they're taking her health away. Someone's a lightning lord? Great stuff.
Out of ideas, Phantylia.
And the way he's like taunting her as well, right? Recovering skill points here. Let's just try and get rid of these flowers, right? Try and get rid of them as soon as possible. Enter repose. Honestly, get the AoE attack. We might as well utilize it for the break damage, right?
To victory.
Restore.
Bloom.
Nice.
Is timely.
I underestimated you.
Time to end this.
I can't get over how impressive this looks. It's one of the coolest, like, and prettiest bosses ever. Like, such a great design. The makeup, the outfit, like, the scale as well makes her so terrifying. You know what I mean? Like, it's such an impressive boss. It really is.
Let me through.
We're getting an AoE. I'm gonna attack here. There we go.
Take this! Shape of Tyson Rise Phoenix!
We get to see the full speed of this as well, which we rarely see. On her hand as well. And we're just gonna go in for the main attack. No, no! No, we almost got it. Wait.
Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching. Let
Dan Han get that final hit in. Wait, I guess it... Oh, no, okay.
For my next trick, I shall turn each
No.
of you into my void
No.
rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook.
She definitely... like, you can see, like, you just obviously follow him greatly, right? Of course. She wants to turn us into her own Void Rangers.
The dead will return.
Time for the master
It seems
stroke.
like she's not taking any
Radiant
damage, right?
shield. Heed my word. Show no mercy.
Let's start with this arrogant
Wait.
Xianzhou.
She's actually gonna do it? Well, she's actually gonna do it? So she's trying to turn... Wait. Wait. She's not all talk, she's trying to turn him into a Void Ranger. No. What can we do?
The transformation of the Xianzhou General into a Void Ranger would cast the law proof back into chaos.
It would change everything.
Destruction works in facets.
Oh, Nanook destruction. Wait, did she notice something? What are you? Oh my freaking god, what did he do? Again, master of music cues, the master of music cues. Holy freaking hell. With Dunfang as well? Oh my freaking god, that was so freaking sick. That was so sick. The master of music cues. I'm telling you, this game is the master of music cues. Oh my god, Dunfang, that was really, really...
Not bad, General of the Heart.
Words cannot describe.
But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer?
Look at this.
The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone. Pawn of destruction.
Pawn as well.
Tell the Legion.
Tell the Legion.
That the vengeance of the hunt will fall.
What? Genuinely so freaking sick. Are you kidding me?
Are you
Did you see?
okay?
Don Hung caught the general in midair. Man, the cutscenes in this game, the direction of the cutscenes in this game are so incredible. The hit of those music cues, the moments in those cutscenes are so amazing. I thought that, like, maybe, like, okay, like, what if, like, they turn him into a Void Ranger and that's, like, something we have to deal with in the future? But instead, we got Don Hung doing this incredible spear move at the right time, at the right moment. And then catching the general in midair.
I'm still alive.
True, true.
And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts.
He's thinking of Don Fong.
Phantylia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain.
So it's because she did this as well you won?
Phantylia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So, like, for a split second, because she was establishing a new link, is that it? The strike was able to, like, sever her from the Arbor.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
Impressive. Is Phantylia still alive? I think they probably are. They said they only lost the body.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator.
Because you said all I lost was a body, right?
Phantylia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Did I just beat the is that the final boss of this world?
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
Well, yeah, I bet. I honestly bet.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time.
Is he passing out?
Hey, wake up!
Well, that's not good. A few months later, Fu Xuan and the Cloudnets arrived as Starsky was ready to take you all to the Exalted Sanctum. Wait.
So early.
Whoa.
Let's look around.
So that was that part of the quest. And this is the next quest? In the Trailblaze mission? Shadow of Preservation. Holy freaking hell, guys. Holy freaking hell. See, like, I feel like, in a way, this episode, which is kind of crazy, is like, we didn't get like a massive, like, you know, because usually in Honkai, you get a lot of lore, but then the final boss is kind of like the culmination. But I don't know if this is even the final boss, because we have this to do, right? And I guarantee you, if I look at my messages now, we got a bunch of like, oh, we have a lot of messages. Yeah, and even there's another part to the Clara quest as well. There's a bunch of like quests as well, and we're gonna be doing this as well. Like, also, we can do this right now, I think, in fact. Yeah, we can. So we can do that. I'm imagining that like stuff like this is going to be that. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Stell comes to the Divination Commission alone. I'll send you coordinates. Don't tell anyone. Sincerely yours, Kafka. What? You're still in the Loufu? Wait, it's Kafka? I can't leave. I need your help. But Lady's Mara symptoms is getting serious. I can't leave before he recovers. He does have that Mara symptoms, but you know the bounty on his head cannot be cancelled yet. He's still a wanted criminal on the Xianzhou. I need your help, Cell Code 5B. Coordinates, right now. Just please. You'll be here. I'll wait. Okay. What the freaking hell? I mean, you can talk. Wait, there's options. No, there's options. We can report Kafka. We can talk to Himiko for advice as well. What the hell is happening here, guys? Excuse me. Is this the deceased Miss Cell's number? No, I can't move on from the fact that Kafka messaged us. A letter from a straight. I cannot, guys. This is gonna be crazy. What else have we got here? You want me deceased? I'm very much alive, thanks. My apologies, I meant distinguished. This autocorrect's a little morbid. Oh my god, tell me about it. You're a hero of this Xianzhou. I worked hard to get your contact details. In fact, to some private matter I hope you get help with. I won't be too much trouble. What's the pay? Does you know that time is money? That I'm well aware of. I will prepare sufficient compensation. I usually tell stories on stage before. Oh, it's an adventure quest. You can find me there to discuss the face issue. Okay, cool. We in our adventure mission there as well. Bailu messaged us. Hey, Cell, did you say you were getting nightmares lately? I have a treatment plan for you. This is the prescription. Thank you, Miracle Doctor. You're my savior. I'm just doing my job. Breakfast, a bowl of pufferjet belly bliss soup, 2 pieces of hash browns, and a deep-fried dough stick. Oh my god. With 1 tail of grilled chicken drumstick meat. Lunch, half a caddy of fragrance white rice, and a plate of Granny Shen's tofu, 2 Tuskbeer wraps, a large bowl of Immortals Light. This sounds amazing. A serving of General's grilled stone calf burger, a serving of deep-fried chicken wings, 2 Yales, and a yellow butter cheese fries. Save it and remember to take your medicine according to time. Isn't this just a meal plan? It sounds good. It sounds great. I'm a healer. Or am I the healer or are you the healer? This is food therapy. I love it. I love it, Bailu. I guarantee you'll be happy for the entire day post-treatment to have people just don't have nightmares. Honestly, I would be happy after all that. You know what I mean? I would be happy. Oh, Ireland messaged us. Basic cardiopulmonary function training for newly recruited staff at Security Department 13. Prepare nutrients, tablets of new flavor cans of Peppy. Remind Miss Asta to prepare outline for tomorrow's meeting. Don't drink too much coffee. Roger, I'm on it. Is it like, is he writing out a plan? Was it wrong number? Sorry, I said he sent you memos. Please pretend you didn't see them. You can keep sending them to me. Honestly, if you need me to use me as like the notepad, no, I'll be embarrassed. It's okay. I need to take care of a work thing. It's okay. Yeah, genuinely, it's like, man, like if you how do I say, if you want me to if you want to use me as a notepad, dude, it's fine. This is terrifying, bro. I'm so sorry. Peppy just sat on my phone. So what text me now is, can Peppy unlock a phone? We text back, What happened? Oh my god, Arlen, you sweet, sweet, sweet lad. Oh, the emote, I remember. Did Pop Up for the Express also send your phone? Maybe. That's funny. That's a funny message. Liang Yu? I'm Liang Yu. You healed me. Remember, I want to ask you for your help with something. What is it? Wait, isn't this the... Thanks to my condition is crew describing his plan to deport me. I'm now leaving the Xianzhou. I don't know why, but if I can't contact Banksy at all, I left her some gifts in a letter. I hope you can give her those to her. Wait, what? Is this... Is this the dude who was apparently an arsehole? Tales of Woe. We can get him. Let's beat him up. I dug up so many snow radishes and permafrost lily roots bulbs lately. I can have a hot pot. Yay. Hot pot? I like hot pot though. You can do a hot pot with these. They're only veggies. Of course I can do a hot pot. I also have cream biscuit crumbs and canned herrings. Remember to take a pic. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Remember to take photos and let me taste it too. Sure, I'll take photos. But you're too far away. You can stay hungry and watch me eat it. You'll be the one starving. Don't tease me like that. You're so mean. Oh, poor Cell. Huh? I was kidding. Next time we get Serval, Japar, and Pela and have a hot pot together, let's do that. That'd be so fun. Oh, that'd be so fun. And we have Clara. It's been a while since the incident with Pascal. Big sister, do you want to visit Pascal? I'll be there right away. Anyway, big sister, if you come to see us, remember the Rivertown's Temperate Workshop. So that's an epilogue, I think, for that story, right? Very interesting. So we have, it seems, a Kafka mission of some kind, or one that's related to Kafka in some kind. Holy hell, though, guys! What a freaking what a freaking time in this episode. Such an absolutely impressive boss battle with Phantylia, and it seems that like just for now we just like got her away from the arbor, but we haven't like, you know, removed her or killed her or anything like that. So she's still like, you know, we're still at her mercy in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? So we still have to deal with that notion of like what could happen, I guess, with you know, Phantylia in the future. And I do love how they emphasize how tough she was. It's like, hey, like, yeah, we were able to do this now, but like, you don't know how it's going to go in the future. You really do not know how it's going to go in the future. You have no idea. It was, to me, like one of the most like beautiful like things about Honkai Star Rail is like they use the music to such a great degree, to such a great effort, and successful. They're so successful using music in that way. They're so impressive at what they do with this stuff as well, and it just emphasizes, like, it adds to how cool the boss is and how cool these moments are as well. Also, what we had here was like we had us entering into the arbor, and the arbor's roots took the shape of like a dragon, and we found out kind of like a little bit of tidbits about here or there about the idea of like this dedication to the idea of like what they're doing for the arbor and the flooding of the arbor, and how they feel almost indebted to the people of the Xianzhou for giving them a home in some way as well, and that's why they did this. It seems that Dan Feng like was in some way maybe maybe he was shirking those. Again, I'm not too sure about that. You guys can maybe explain that as well. But it seems that he was shirking his duties in some way, and maybe he tried to break that cycle of like the because it seems like Dan Heng is the one who brought this back and was one of the people who's actually able to do this again, which he was able to do this again. And now that he's done this, he is now, as was said before, he is now a free man, right? He doesn't have to worry about getting arrested here on the Loufu anymore, right? Because they're now going to forget that he's Dan Feng. Or at least, like, forget figuratively. Obviously, spiritually is a different thing altogether, but they're going to forget that he's, how do I say it? Yeah, they're going to forget about that. They're gonna, like, in a figurative sense, not a literal sense, right? Obviously, you can't forget the similarities between you and like an old friend, but in a figurative sense, they're going to forget about that. We fought Phantylia, and Phantylia took the form of this, like, giant, like, beautiful creature, like this amazing, like, design, like this amazingly cool design, and we were able to take Phantylia down. That's like, at least, like, we were able to hold Phantylia off. We had an incredible battle. It was very arduous. They're doing a lot of stuff to us. Like, she was able to, like, really beat us back a lot. And it was in the end, it seemed that it was the spear. It was, if maybe I'm getting this wrong, but it seems like it was the idea that Phantylia tried to turn the General Jing Yuan into a Void Ranger. And because of that, she was making a link between her and Jing Yuan. And because the spear that went through Jing Yuan, it seems to, it severed that link that she was making, but also severed her link to the Arbor at the same time too, so now she's no longer linked to the Arbor and can no longer use the Arbor. But she said at the end, hey, like, it's not over. The destruction of this place is going to happen. She even said before, like, there's going to be no abundance. There's going to be no hunt when Nanook is finished. When we're all finished with this stuff, there's going to be nothing left. And that's probably, like, what was foreseen by Elio, right, as well. Like, it's what they see down the line, all the different paths and stuff like this. So there is still a threat of these, what were they called again? A threat of the Ravengers of Nanook. But right now we were able to push back Phantylia, but not kill her in any way, shape, or form. It's almost like a tactical retreat in some ways. Because even though we won, like, the general was still, like, passed out and, like, got effed up from it. She was about to turn him into a Void Ranger, and he even said if she didn't try to turn him into a Void Ranger and make that link between them, it would have been over. Like, it would have been over. It was just uncertain. We don't know if he would have won or not. But it's such an impressive battle there as well. We saw like little tidbits from like different people from the video horror and things like this as we went forward too. They were talking about the idea of like upholding this tradition of why they do this, and it seems like in the big crux of this was a big sacrifice, but they felt like in some way they were indebted to the Xianzhou, and they were paying the Xianzhou in some way. But like still, to destroy your home and flood your home to support, to like, you know, to do it's a sacrifice. It's a big sacrifice, and it's cool that we got to see this in any way, shape, or form. The fact that we got to see the old video horror kind of area in that way is such a cool thing anyway. So like it's really, to me, like just a really beautiful thing in general. It was such a beautiful place. And the history of it was so amazing. Like the murals on the wall showing us like the exact like line of reincarnation, which is what, like you get reincarnated. You're then given, like, then the elders are there to kind of give you some tidbits and like give you some tips. Then you kind of embark on your own dedicated journey and like your own path. And then you return to the egg again, and the cycle begins anew. And I think it's what? It said 7 centuries, is that correct? 7 centuries is what the actual reincarnation cycle is as well. But yeah, I really feel like this wasn't like, as usual at the end of like a boss, it wasn't like this like really crazy, because we're not finished, right? There's still another mission here, and there's still a bunch of quests we're doing as well. But like for this, like, again, I don't know if this was like the quote unquote final boss. I don't know, and I don't want to know, by the way. I do not want to know. Please do not say this. Again, the rule is for this game, if it has not happened in the game, we do not talk about it. That's the rule. It's always going to be the rule. Your comment would just be removed. Like, again, it's not like you're going to get scolded or anything like that. You're just like, you're going to come back to the video and your comment will be gone. You know what I mean? And if it happens repeatedly, it's one of those situations where it's like, you know, and you guys understand, and you guys probably want this to happen. If it does happen repeatedly, we just have to like, you know, remove that person. And it's unfortunate. Like, it's happened before and we don't want to do that. But it's just one of those things that, like, you know, we want to keep this as spoiler free as possible. And, you know, and it's always one of those things, if your comment does get removed, don't feel bad, right? It's just, you might have had a minor spoiler in it, do not worry. In some cases, like, you know, YouTube just eats comments as well, so don't worry about that either. Yeah, I thought this was so impressive. Such an amazing moment, so many, like, beautiful, like I said, like, with the music cues, the cutscenes, the battles themselves, the location we were in, I thought this was all so beautiful. And I feel like the crux of the story of this episode, like, obviously we had what happened in the last episode as well. If you talk about all of this chapter in one big go, we found out about Phantylia. Phantylia is a Ravager. Phantylia is working for Nanook and trying to destroy these Xianzhou from the inside. So they took home in the arbor in the roots. We had then Don Hung was revealed to be the High Elder of the Vidyahara, the incarnation or the carnation of Long himself, and he took on the what would you call it, the sins of Don Feng. And it seems like Don Feng was maybe shirking some of this dedication as well. Maybe it's something like that too. And he was banished. And the banishment, I think, what did they say about banishment in this episode as well? They said something really cool about the idea of the banishment as well. It's like someone can be like, someone can be banished from a place, but that doesn't count for. What did they say? I forgot. I look back and see what it says as well, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe you can remind me as well, because it was actually a really cool line. But like, there's so much stuff is said in here this time. I have no problem, like, forgetting some stuff. But it's the idea that, like, it's it doesn't restrict. Again, if I remember, I'll come back and talk about it anyway. The idea of what happened with the banishment thing as well. But yeah, they were banished, and Don Hung was constantly running away from either a blade or like this idea of like constantly looking behind his back, and never felt like truly like a free person. He came here. In a battle with Blade, transformed into the High Elder, and now, and not only that, but Xing, we forgot to say Xing was also like possessed by, the body was possessed by like, that Ravager, and was working with the Santis Medicus, and working with Don Shu, and Don Shu had such a brutal end. And I don't know if Don Shu's dead, but Don Shu had such a brutal end, for like such a brutal and sad story as well. So many things happening with that as well. The High Elder, then it's the High Elder then of Don Feng was like Don Hung was then told, like, if you flood the arbor, if you can do this, if you can like save the roots of the ambrosial arbor, not even flood the arbor, like if you can get us down there, then this, because it is one of those things, because he's so similar to everyone in the past that like people can't shake the idea where it's like you look like Don Feng, no matter what, you look like Don Feng, so you will be punished as Don Feng. And he was given that decision, and he was able to like enter the arbor, fight alongside the general and fight alongside us. And I feel like that's where we got to right now. If I'm missing some stuff with the story, but that's like my like interpretation of the story, I think it's all amazing. I think in the past 2 episodes we had some of the most amazing lore reveals, some of the most impressive like story details, and I also think that even though we're not done, it also sets up like all future stories as well, whether it comes to the idea of the Ravengers, of who Don Hung is, of Blade, of Kafka. Like I think it did such a good job of like looking towards the future with this stuff. And the way I would look at it is like, now we have like at least communication with someone who says they're Kafka, and there's also stuff with Blade as well. We now have a new reason to like look towards the Stellar Hunters as people that like we might be working to, not working together with, but people that like have their own tasks, that want us to succeed in some way and want us to have enough people on our side to fight with us. We're gonna be looking towards that as well. The idea of like that, what's gonna happen with Don Hung's future now. He has like, everyone knows about this now, like, and will he be able to like kind of like maybe look over his shoulder again, sleep a bit more peacefully after all this is done? Who knows? Maybe, hopefully, he will be able to do that as well. We also look forward now to, and when I say look forward, it'll be like excited. I mean, like we look forward, like looking towards the future. We look towards the Ravengers and what's going to happen with the Ravengers in the future too. That's set up too. The idea of Nanook being like this pure final boss. They've said it there. Nanook's destruction is inevitable. It's going to be coming. And that's also to do with Kafka and Elio as well. The idea, and Blade, of them wanting us to fight back. And they know we're going to have to fight at some point. It's just that with the help of like friends and people along the way, it seems like the Xianzhou, we might have more of a chance of winning, I guess, as well. There's so much stuff. They've set up so much stuff for the future while also doing so much impressive stuff. Now, I'm going to be ending the video here. The video's a little bit like shorter than I usually do, but like again, I feel like this is an appropriate place to end it. Like if we did another quest now, it probably would like, it wouldn't really make sense, I think. But regardless of that, we're going to be back next week with doing so much more stuff in Honkai Star Rail. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this so much. And with that, I'm going to say thank you so much to everybody who watched this and every one of my people who watch this. Thank you for liking the videos and all this stuff. I never say that, but I do say, I think you guys are absolutely incredible out there in the Hoyo universe for just like, liking stuff and like, even without me like saying it, right? And I'm very, very thankful for that. Thank you so much to Ty Fire 2, JB Bull, Janet Banana, the Ghostly Nizuma, Felicious Felix, Yuld, Radish, Industa, Death Trap, Blinks Markey, Assassin, True Peter Butter, Peter Chelsea, Heck, Leon, Hike Kasparian, Jared Beanham, and the Heist here, my YouTube, Roy Gamer 7, and Blasco. I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye.